Ooh, I don't like... Okay, we're not even into the video yet, and you made me look back. Fuck you. Oh, I'm looking behind me. That's scary. What is this? I hate that. Eee. I don't like that face. Is this gonna be like the first reacting to YouTube that scares me like fully? Anyways, let's get into it. We'll start with terrifying morning jog. The story is told from the perspective of a woman.
Before heading to my local community college for classes,
Fuck, bro, this sounds like a man. What are you talking about?
5 in the morning for a brisk morning jog. It helps clear my head and definitely helps wake me up so I can focus in class. When I first started doing this, it was a huge hassle. But over time, I grew accustomed to it, and it's now a highlight of my day.
Yeah.
However, as time went on, I found
again.
myself
I walk
becoming
and then I
quite
moved and then I
uncomfortable.
stopped.
Not in a physical
Never walked
sense,
in the morning,
but
though.
more
Walked in
so
the,
it was like my fight or flight
early
instincts began
afternoon or
kicking
late
in
afternoon.
seemingly at random. I'd whip my head around to see if anybody was following me or even peeking at me through the wooded park in which I ran, but couldn't see anybody. It didn't help that it was dark either, so even if there was somebody creeping in the dark, there was no way I could tell.
Can't even click that button anymore because it's stupid YouTube update.
Some pepper spray in
What
order
a
to fend
jawline
off
you
any
got,
would-be
Miss
attackers.
Lady Woman.
But as time went on and that eerie sensation occurred more and more, I just couldn't bring myself to run anymore. A friend of mine, Daniel, a self-proclaimed runner himself, told me that I shouldn't worry about it. He said that the mind plays tricks on oneself when it can't see things clearly, especially in the dark.
That's so valid.
After being reassured by him, I decided to give jogging another go. So today, like any other day, I slapped on some black leggings, tied my hair up in a ponytail, put on my kicks, and set my music volume to full blast.
I don't get how people have long nails. I
felt fantastic
I'm a man,
first,
but like,
and was loving the cool breeze
even if I was a
and
woman, like,
crisp
aren't you
morning
scared
air.
of that?
But then, about halfway into my
Stuff
jog, a
would
tall
snap
and
and
hooded figure stepped out onto the path in front of me.
Stand back! I've got a weapon!
Out my pepper spray and yelled
Get
at the
the
person
fuck
to
on the
leave me
floor!
alone. The person quickly pulled down their hood,
Oh, hey.
revealing themselves to be Daniel.
Eat dirt!
I sighed with relief as he approached and laughed at how funny it was that we ran the same path. I expressed to him that I felt safer knowing he was around.
I don't believe
Daniel, however, stepped a little
I know
too
what
close
kind of
and
man
gave a
you
crooked
are.
smile. He said that of course I was safe with him, as apparently I had been safe with him for weeks. The realization of what he meant quickly dawned on me as his hands began to
whip out the pepper spray!
waist.
Don't, no.
I screamed at him to let me go and prepared
Scream
to spray
the R
him,
word,
but he
not
slapped it
the
out of my
R-E
hand
word,
and
the
proceeded to grab
R-A-P
my
word.
throat.
Not the
With
R-E-T
strange
word,
screams, I
that's
begged
no.
him to let me go and for someone
Whoa!
to help me.
He's picking up off the floor.
Tightened his grip,
Daniel,
asking
no!
why I wasn't thankful for
Daniel,
his watchful eyes
Daniel.
for the past several weeks. I
Why
was
does her hair look
stunned
like
at
that?
the complete
Daniel, don't do
personality
it!
change from the once
Bruv.
gentle friend
Why does she
I
have
knew.
4
Pretty
fingers, like
soon,
her
I
thumbs
started
back?
to
Oh.
black out and grow weak. But
What
just before
the?
passing out, I could hear the sounds of dogs barking and an older man screaming for Daniel to let me go.
Yeah, cause like,
panic, he
usually
released
old
me
dudes
and ran
walk
back
their
into
dogs
the
out.
woods.
I witnessed that quite a lot.
gasped for air before I
But I
began
avoid them
sobbing
because
as the man
dogs are
escorted me
scary.
out of the park
Yeah,
and brought me
that
straight
lady
to
has
the
4
police station.
fingers.
And despite my fears and reservations, I told them everything I knew about Daniel, or what I thought I knew.
Bro, who was that on the wanted poster?
They immediately sent a patrol car out and
Looks
told
like some
me
shit
that
from Looney
everything
Tunes.
would be okay. The next day, I heard Daniel never showed up to class.
She has
He
4
had been
fingers.
arrested several
The
hours
girl on the
later
right
after
has
I left
4
the police
abnormally
station
long
and
fingers.
confessed to
Slender
everything
Man is
with
in
a
the building.
disgusting amount of self-righteousness. He
Yeah.
was recorded as saying, "She needed me. Only I can protect her. Who knows what could have been hiding in those woods?" It took me a while to feel
It was
comfortable
literally
going
you
back to
hiding there.
school. And even then, my trust in people was never the
I'm
same
guessing she
again.
quit jogging.
I guess even the ones you were close to can snap, just like that, at any time.
Okay, Llama House is a lot different than I remember. Hang on, wait, there's more. What is it?
Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. If you would like to support the channel, check out the merch link in the video description.
Who's Christian? Red.
A world of wonder.
Red. Who
Sticking
was
around to the end
that?
of the video.
Is this the narrator? Yeah.
This is the story of William Devon Howell, a man whose
guessing he's
name
narrator.
became synonymous with one.
Let's go to close call. Wonder what this one would be about.
I had just reluctantly returned home from an extended vacation trip to Japan. After experiencing delicious food beyond compare, a beautiful country, and spending time with amazing people. Needless to say, I was a bit depressed about coming home. On my first day back home, I went straight to my bedroom and passed out before doing anything else. Rather, I didn't have the energy to do anything else.
Yeah.
It was probably for that reason that I failed to notice subtle hints that my home was not as lonely without me as I believed.
Yeah.
Hours later, I awoke in the middle of the night to the sound of scuttling noises and the floor.
Okay, rip out all your floorboards.
Understandably confused,
Rip them
I
out.
got out of bed and made my way into
Rip
the
them
hallway that
all
was
out.
connected to both the living room and
Is that
kitchen.
Big Chungus?
Cautiously, I crept my way through the darkness, groping the wall next to me for balance
Don't
in my tired
grope
state as I
the
trudged
wall.
forward.
It's
I,
assault,
however, made
man.
the fatal mistake of stepping onto one of the loudest boards in the hallway, alerting whoever or
Retro.
whatever was lurking in the shadows of the next room. I paused,
It's the Grim
as
Reaper.
did the entity
Hang
in
on,
the next
add
room,
the sound, add the
before
sound.
A whoosh of
Is
air
that the
was heard
Grim
as they
Reaper or whatever
retreated
it is? I
into
don't
whatever
remember. Add the
crevice
sound,
they'd
add
come
the
out
sound.
of. Taking a
Hang on, just keep waiting. Hang on.
It is hot as hell in this funky ass, hot ass room I'm in. Is that the Grim Reaper?
Let's just.
nervous gulp of air, I
My bad,
walked
guys.
into the living room and turned on the nearby lamp that dimly lit up the room. Looking around, I spotted not a soul, but rather some of my furniture was disturbed. What's more, a couple of my kitchen cabinets were slightly ajar. Bewildered, but with my guard up, I went over and closed them all before readjusting my furniture, by which point I had relaxed.
I randomly just got.
I chalked up the odd noises and movements to my
Hang on.
jet-lagged
I'm
brain.
looking behind me.
shrugged,
I'm scared now. What the
deciding to
fuck?
just head back to bed. I wish the story ended there, but I was not so lucky. Before entering the hallway to my room,
Okay.
I saw that the large metal
scared now.
covering to the air vent
I
above
don't
the
even know why.
couch was
Just got
missing.
randomly.
Peering up at it, I mumbled, "What the?" before a crooked face filled with abject disdain for my existence popped into view.
I have always been scared of this. Like in the air conditioners, heaters. I'm not sure how they look outside of America. Like air conditioners. No, not outside of outside of Australia. I was thinking of what air conditioners here are like square, and I've always like it's because there's like a silver like coiling that I'm guessing helps insulation. It can make it look like there's someone in there, and I've always been so scared of them. Play the video. Bro, play.
Startled, I fell to the ground and began crawling
Hang on.
away.
Is it lagging?
As I heard the man begin screeching incoherently as he dropped down onto the couch.
Okay.
I watched in
Four
horror
fingers
as
again.
his joints
Maybe that's just
cracked
animation
beneath his
style.
raggedy hoodie and heavily stained jeans. He stared at me.
Is that the Grim
before brandishing a
Reaper?
knife out of his back pocket and pointed it towards
Shing
me.
shing shing shing
My
shing shing.
house now. Mine.
You can have it, bro. You can take
He
it.
shouted
I
with a
don't
slurred
even.
voice as he charged towards
I don't
me.
even want it at this
I
point.
hurriedly crawled towards my room and slammed the door behind me and locked
Listen,
it.
listen,
as he
dude.
started
I'll crawl out
jabbing
the
his blade
window.
into the door,
You leave me
yelling at me to
alone.
die.
You can have the house.
Shakily, I called the police
okay.
and sobbed as I told them what was happening. Thankfully, I was told a patrol car was nearby my neighborhood, and they would be at my house in minutes. I stayed on the phone and picked up a baseball bat just in case that deranged cretin broke down my door. A few horrendous minutes later, the police arrived, and after a quick but violent struggle, they managed to subdue the intruder. After locking him in the back seat of the patrol car, the cops investigated my house and found that the man apparently had been living there while I was gone.
Nah,
But not
what?
just that.
Really, dog?
Apparently, he'd been staying at my house without me noticing.
Really? Oh, well, he was
According to the
okay.
police, they found paper stuffed under the couch that was filled with nothing but incoherent ramblings about how he planned to kill me one day.
He's stealing
when the
my
time
thoughts.
was
I
right.
like it when the red water comes
With the
out.
dates next to each entry
Random date. Did you
predating
see
my
me? I
trip
can
to
see him in my
Japan
house.
by
That
an
may be a knife.
uncomfortable amount of time.
Pillow when you sleep. Struggle.
Frankly,
No.
I'm happy to be alive and relieved that the situation was resolved so quickly. But still,
You would have
I
died.
make sure to triple check the locks in my home after that.
You
little
would have
incident.
died. You're lucky. You're lucky. That was a good story. Oh. Can my mouse... Where's... Okay. Why did it... Okay, YouTube lag. Okay, true gas station horror now. These don't even feel like
One
3
night
minutes.
last summer, two of my friends, Sam and Jake, convinced me to
what's-
sneak out with them and drink. We were all bored. Just
Hang
looking for
on,
something to
wait.
do. We decided to go for a walk to a local
Bruh,
gas station.
what's
that was
wrong
open
with
24 hours a
YouTube?
day. The walk
It's
there
my
was
laptop,
pretty
I'm
uneventful.
guessing.
We talked about random topics
Okay.
and drank a couple of beers. Once we got to the gas station, Jake had to use the bathroom. When he was in the bathroom, there was a dirty, sketchy guy in there. Jake struck up a conversation with this guy. It was pretty normal, except when the guy asked why he was out so late, and if he was by
Because he's
himself.
peeing, bruv.
Jake brushed it off as the guy was just trying to tell him this.
These things have always weirded me out. Like they sell. If you're a guy, I'm guessing it's only in the men's toilets because they sell men products. You know what they sell, and it's weird, gang.
Stay safe.
Like, imagine going to a
We
random
bought some
bathroom
snacks
to
and we
buy
noticed
that.
the guy following us around while he was talking to someone on his phone.
Sure, please
We left
back
soon
off.
after, and on the way back, we sat on the side of the road and talked for a while as we drank some more. It was pitch
Drank,
black by now
drink,
because there are no street
alcohol.
lights in the area.
That's very
We saw a
bad for
car
you.
coming down the road, which was no big deal. We sneak out pretty often, and we've never had any real problems.
They just get hit by the car and
Cars
die.
usually just drive by. This time was different.
Oh
The
shit,
car
bro, he
spun
drifted in.
around in the road and pulled up right next to us on the street, and two guys got out. We ditched the beers, got up, and sprinted down the street. Jake
Should've,
and
like,
I came
thrown them
behind
at
an
him.
RV,
Like,
while Sam hopped a
yeah.
fence. The two men looked dirty, like they hadn't showered in
Please
days.
don't get Sam.
We watched the two guys for a little while, which is when we noticed that one of them had a gun in
Oh
his
shit.
They looked in our direction for a few minutes before they got back into their car and drove off. Jake and I looked for Sam, but we couldn't find him, so we decided to
No.
head back home. We thought
Why
we
would you do
lost
that?
him, but on the way back, we turned a corner, and those same guys were sitting in the car, waiting there. We
Do
ran
they know
through
where
the
they
alleyways
live?
and backyards until we lost them. Every few minutes, we saw the car driving slowly down a street or alleyway in the distance, and we would hide. Eventually, we made it back, and Sam messaged to tell us that he got followed by a different car, but he made it home safe. It's been
Okay.
almost a year since that
Okay,
night.
good. Sam's
We're
okay.
always more cautious when we
They
go
would have
out,
just
and
got
Sam
kidnapped.
still has
So far these
nightmares
haven't been
about
like these have been really
abducted.
realistic.
I don't know for sure if the guy from the bathroom had anything to do with it, but we believe that he's somehow connected to it.
But I don't mind realistic. Realistic is scary though. Real life is scary. What the fuck? Was that a ghost?
Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. If you would like to support the channel, check out the merch
Okay.
link in the video
What does it look like?
description.
Okay. Abduction horror story.
My name is Josh Roberts.
My name is Josh Roberts, and it's been a year. DADDY.
Yesterday.
I live
walking
at
home from school.
18
It was about 6 p.m. and there was a
Lane.
full moon and a chill in the air.
Breaking
I
Bad
stepped off the
reference.
bus, and for the first time, someone else got off with me.
For the
I've never
first
seen
time,
this new
nobody's
kid
ever
in
gotten
school
off a
before.
bus with you. Okay.
I could hear footsteps behind me. I took a quick glance
Sure.
and saw the kid walking at a brisk pace.
It's Jeff the
I thought he was
Killer.
following me, so I took a left, which wasn't my usual route. I looked around again and saw him take the same left. My heart started
Not
pumping,
W, not
and my
W.
legs started shaking at the sound of the footsteps as they got louder and faster. I then panicked and started running. I remembered a shortcut
Run,
from nearby
Forrest,
forest
run.
to my neighborhood, so I ran as fast as my legs could carry me. "Hey kid, wait up!" said a heavy voice from behind me. I tried my hardest not
Okay,
to
well,
stumble on
you
the
gotta
logs
wait
and
up at that
boulders in
point.
my
Like,
path.
come on, he's being
I could
nice.
hear the sound of
Let him
sticks and
kidnap you.
leaves being broken by some fast, heavy footsteps. My legs started throbbing
Jeff the
as
Killer,
the adrenaline
no.
wore off,
I have a
so I took a
family.
detour towards a
My
playground.
family, I mean,
I
like,
stopped to catch my breath,
dog.
looking around for somewhere to hide. Then it went silent. I was doubtful that I lost him. I took my phone out to call the police when I spotted a local news article. Caution, there is a suspicious man on the loose. He escaped the local prison and assaulted
Are you
an officer.
saying
Beware, he may look like a teen, but he is in his 20s.
not only did you get distracted by something on the way of calling the police, but you happen to get distracted about an exact news article that is about the guy that just chased you? You're a liar.
If you see him,
Also,
call
he may look like a
911
teen, but he's in his
immediately and lock your
20s.
door.
Like, that's
My
basically
mind
a
started
teen.
rushing with thoughts, and I started to
Like,
panic.
20s isn't that.
All of a
it's
sudden,
just
someone
different.
started choking me with their arm. I tried to
Yo,
fight back, but
do
they were
some
so strong.
Muay
Didn't
Thai
stand a
or
chance. My
I don't know,
feelings of hope
throw
began to diminish
Thai
as I
red
slowly
curry
blacked
at him.
out.
Rip out his
I awoke to find
thyroid.
myself in a dark, damp room that looked like a basement. The floor was hard and cold. There were no windows, but there was a staircase and a bathroom. I tried to move, but I was tied up with a thick rope.
Yeah, I got him. How much was the deal?
I got him.
200?
Listen, you gotta do a
200.
little better than that.
Yeah, come on.
Okay,
T.
fine. You'd better bring the right amount.
Or you'll be
You
tied up like that kid.
better.
What?
You
They selling
better
me?
stop.
The guy sounded mad and anxious with whomever he was talking to.
Last time, I promise, last time.
You better stop!
Right after he hung up, he opened the door and
Last
walked
time, I'm not gonna do that
downstairs
again.
with an evil smile.
With an
Let
evil
go of me.
smile.
I exclaimed as he taunted me.
It was like
My
emo
arm started
Leon
to fall
Kennedy.
asleep due to the tightness of the rope. He came closer to me, and I spat in his face. He looked at me
Hey.
in sheer rage.
Oh, what the fuck?
Then the doorbell rang, followed by pounding on the door. The guy grabbed some tape and shut me up before I could scream for help. I slowly backed off, signaling me to keep quiet,
Shh,
and
be
ran
quiet,
towards the front door.
buttercup.
I looked around, trying to see what I could use to
Bleach,
untie these
drink
ropes.
it.
I spotted a rusty, sharp edge sticking out of the wall. This was
So how do you
more than hope.
suppose getting to, like, maybe
I
you can untie your
successfully got up
legs?
and tried with all my might to reach it.
Oh, he didn't
As I
tie
was
you to
trying
the
cut
pipe
the rope
behind
from my
you.
hands, I could hear the commotion
What's the
upstairs
point
getting
of tying
heated.
you up then?
I managed to free
What's the
myself
point?
from the ropes when I heard the front door slam.
Oh,
The silence was
thought-
terrifying. I was frozen in fear. Footsteps started coming towards the door.
yeah, I'd
Choked
do
and
something
shuffled
if I
back
was
to my
you.
original position, arms behind my back,
Oh.
wrists tightly locked together. Now
Smart.
where were we? Said the man. He walked towards me, grabbed my ankles, and started dragging me when the phone rang. He dropped me instantly and charged upstairs. I wasn't going to lose this opportunity. I
Yeah,
untied
quick,
my feet,
yeah.
grabbed the
Tie
closest
feet.
thing to me, and hid behind some
Okay.
boxes. Now, where did you go? He said as he stampeded down the stairs. I heard him getting closer to where I was hiding. I bolted up from behind the boxes and saw him checking the bathroom.
Don't fight
As he
him.
walked out, I struck him over the head with a pole.
Okay.
He stumbled and fell to the floor.
I would have ran.
Crimson red pooled around his head. I ran upstairs and out the front door.
Actually,
I stumbled my way
that
to
isn't
the closest
crimson red.
house,
That
screaming.
is
A woman thankfully opened
not
the
crimson
door.
red.
She was shocked and fearful when she saw me. The police were called and I was rushed into the hospital. They're still looking for that man, even to this day.
Okay. That's... That one wasn't the best. But... What the fuck? That's getting blurred and removed. Anyways, on to the next animation. A college horror story.
It was an early morning.
Or
My campus
university
didn't
for those
offer
who don't
housing,
call it
and I lived
college.
about a half a mile from school, so I started my journey as usual while playing on my phone. I glanced up to see an old man heading towards me on a bicycle. Normally, I'd step aside to let bikers and skaters pass, but he braked instead. I stopped too,
Okay.
wondering if there was something wrong. He walked up to me and said,
Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'm just gonna
I felt
sniff
a
you
little
real
sensitive. I
good.
didn't know what to think. I just looked up at him with
Sir,
a fearful
please
and
back
confused
off.
expression. I was gathering up the courage to tell him that I was late for class and I should go, but before I could
Just
say
go,
anything,
you don't
he
need to
said,
prove
Get
yourself
off
to
the
this dude.
grass.
Oh,
Looking down, I noticed I'd stepped over towards the road and onto the grass. I stepped off slowly,
Sorry.
and he said,
You wouldn't want to step on any bugs or get your shoes dirty now, would you?
no, I
he
would.
raised his finger and asked me what my name was. I told him, and he replied,
Jeb.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
the same chills
Then
ran
why
through my
you,
body again.
why
But before I
you?
could say anything, the man said,
Go
Get
away.
off the grass.
Do you think he
wouldn't
can
wanna step
smell
on any
him?
bugs or get your shoes dirty now, would you?
What's your
I
name?
looked down to see that I was back on the edge of the sidewalk again. This had to be deja vu.
Now he's gonna
He
say,
asked
what's
for
your
my
name?
once more.
Now say your
I
name's
said my
Jeff.
name again, but he interrupted me before I could finish. He told me his grandchildren are down the road and needed gas money. I told him
Get
I
off
didn't
the
have any spare
grass.
change or any change at all for that matter. He continued to ask me again, and I gave him the same
He's
answer.
still on the ground.
Eventually, I headed towards my school. I turned to see if he was still
College,
there.
actually,
but
not school.
He was gone.
But whatever.
As I was walking, I
What
approached the
does this
intersection.
mean?
There was a truck on its side. It must have tipped over while turning the corner.
Okay, if he's a ghost, why would an old man be riding on a bicycle in the first place? Sorry by anonymous. That's okay. I've seen better. What the fuck? Bunch of llamas.
If you want to help support the channel, head on over to the brand new Llama Arts merch store.
This
It has new
animation,
stuff
like the
available,
animation in
like
this video
updated
is really
t-shirt
good.
designs.
On to the next video. Creepy neighbor horror story.
This happened in 2009. We would fly from our
Yes,
home state in California
Ben.
to Minnesota to visit my father's family for
Minnesota.
the summer.
My little soda pop.
I've always enjoyed it there because of the
hate that
nature
song.
and the peaceful atmosphere. My father's family lived far from the nearest town, and he only had 2 neighbors. My only friend there was a girl who lived next door. Let's call her Morgan. She's
Morgan.
around my age, and me, my
Morgan
sister,
Freeman?
and her would always play from sunrise
Oh shit,
to
bro, your
sunset.
sister's evil.
One day at around 4 p.m.,
Oh,
we were outside playing
Shut
badminton.
sh-
My sister
cuddle,
hit the birdie
shut,
too
cut,
hard
shut-
and landed in the
shuttlecock,
next door neighbor's
shuttlecock,
yard.
that's what it's called.
Morgan said she had more
Badminton
inside
and
her
the
house
ball
and
thing
went to
is
get
called
them.
shuttlecock.
I felt uncomfortable leaving it
I
there, so I
like
told my sister I'll go get it
badminton
myself.
fun.
She told me not to do it and just wait for
Is
Morgan.
your sister a crackhead?
While my sister was
Her
fixing
eyes are
the
huge.
net, I decided to run
Oh, you're a
and get it real
crackhead too.
quick. As I was about to enter the
I wouldn't
gate,
go there.
my sister grabbed me from behind and began telling
Okay,
me
how
how
is
much of a
this
bad idea it
HD?
was. That's when an old
No
man came
offense,
out from
but-
behind the house. He picked up the birdie.
It's that
and
guy
said,
again. It's actually a shuttlecock, but
I said yes and asked if I could have it back.
He said he had his grandchildren's old toys upstairs and asked if we wanted to have them.
Oh, sure.
Me and my sister
I'll
were
take
very
'em.
young at the time, and we thought as he was
Let
so
me
close and
in.
he looked like a typical sweet grandfather, what's the worst that could happen?
I don't
So
know.
we agreed and entered through the back door.
And they fucking
The first
died.
thing I noticed was the stench. It smelled of damp.
The grandfather
rotting
was a
food.
ghost.
I
He
shrugged it
actually,
off at the
he's
time
dead.
since he was
Oh.
old. Maybe he lived alone. We heard Morgan calling our names, and we politely told the old man that we had to go, and maybe we'd return tomorrow. Morgan saw us through the window and immediately asked what we were doing there. I answered, "The sweet old man," and she cut me off and said that the house was abandoned since she moved there. I thought she was just playing around with me and told me to cut it out. She had a blank expression, and that's when I knew that she was serious. We never told anyone because we didn't want to cause any trouble. But now that I'm older,
Banana.
I wonder if it was some ghost or creepy old man
Lollipop,
luring kids into that
lollipop,
house.
oh, no, no,
The
no,
house
no,
got
no,
demolished recently,
lollipop, lollipop,
which is why I wanted to share
11,
the story.
11, 11, 11, 11. Ba, 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 ba. Not bad story, that. So much of this story is like, if you stayed, thank you for watching. Actually, giveaway. Here's some of my foods. Let's check it out. Let's check out some artwork. Oh, that's from, I think, that one, the Omega one. Cool. I know a few of those characters. Oh, that's the dude from Quip TV one. That's that other dude. What the fuck is that thing? That's cool. I like that. Wow. That last one was really cool, but what the fuck was that
Thank you
second
for
last
sticking
one?
around to the end of the video.
Yeah,
If
no
you would
problem.
like to
I
support
got
the
it.
channel,
I'm amazing. Okay, now with our last video, College Horror Story 2. Our last video.
Back when I was in college,
For the
me and my best
Halloween
friend
Llama
Miko
arts.
heard a rumor that our dormitory was haunted. I
Yo.
didn't encounter anything in the 2 years
There was
of
a
staying there, so
tweakers
I was
behind
skeptical.
you.
I could see why the rumor started. Our dorm was kind of creepy, and
Yeah,
Miko was
valid,
convinced it was
valid.
true. One day, I placed a hot cup of coffee in the sink and said, "If this cup magically empties itself by the time we get back from school, I'll believe you."
It's just gonna be a
Deal.
homeless
Want to
dude.
bet on it? Come on, you won't bet on it because you know you'll lose. When I arrived home, I noticed Miko was asleep. It seemed quite weird as he would normally be playing games or cooking in the kitchen.
He just opened his
I put my
eyes.
bag on the table and noticed the cup in the sink.
Oh, that's
Knew
that
it.
cup that you can
I
buy.
said to myself.
So many
I
Easter
started
eggs
to
in
pour the
this.
coffee away when my phone vibrated. Why are
Hey,
you calling me? I thought perhaps he left his phone
Mika?
at school. I answered. Hello? Hey, just eat without me tonight if you're hungry. I'm still at the store getting food supplies
Hey,
next week. I grabbed some coffee.
I've
I
got a
noticed
feeling
we're all
that
stout. Oh,
that's not
I tried looking
Miku.
for that green sauce you
Mika.
put in your homemade burgers. No luck though. But wait,
Get out.
another checkout just opened. I'll cook tonight.
Get-
Shouldn't be too long. See ya.
Get out.
I was confused. My eyes darted around the room as I tried to gather my thoughts. That's when I realized something.
The coffee is still there.
I was too freaked out at this point. No.
There's a motherfucker behind you. Is he? No. No, he's not dead, is he?
Hey, I hope you're hungry. Oh.
That's not him. Or if that is him, he's dead. Miko, no. Oh, pizza time. Miko, no. That was a good one. Story by Anonymous, probably because it's fake, but I don't. What?
For sponsoring this video and
I don't
sending
get
over
it.
their new 13-inch
cool.
Pro model. Llama Arts has been using XP Pen products for over a year now and highly
Nice.
recommend them. To celebrate their 14th anniversary, XP Pen are releasing 2 new tablets and running a sale on their existing products. The Artist 13.3 Pro features a high color gamut, fully laminated screen, 60-degree pen tilt, a new battery-free stylus, and more. The Artist 13.3 Pro is the perfect choice for artists on the go. More details and links in the description. They have also agreed to run a giveaway for their new 12-inch Pro model. All you need to do to enter is follow @XPPen on Twitter and post your Llama Arts fan art with the hashtag #EveryoneIsCreative. And the winner will be randomly selected on the 6th of September. More details in the description. Can't wait to see your submissions, and the best of luck to everyone who enters.
Australia,
Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video.
This has been really fun. I love me some Llama Arts, but sadly, they don't really update often. And that kind of sucks, but what can we do? I'm sure there are other things we can watch. So I guess we'll just have to, find some other stuff. But this has been amazing. So if you guys like this video, like, subscribe, and again, if you want me to watch Crypt TV, tell me in the comments you like the video, and we'll do it. How about 11 likes? 11 likes and I'll watch Crypt TV. I'll react to it. I do quite like it, but it is gory, I'm pretty sure. But I'm fine with that. If you guys are, 11 likes, And guess what? See you in the next video, and happy Halloween!